This video will be for iPhone and Android users. I will drop the Funto app in the section below. Hey YouTube, welcome back guys. If you are looking to be able to create an awesome thumbnail for beginners, something simple and easy, I'm showing you right now some of the thumbnails that I've made, and I was able to do this even when I first originally started YouTube. So we're going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you an app that I use to create these awesome thumbnails, guys. It makes a major difference in your YouTube channel. So let's jump in. Right here you see I'm going to my main screen, and if you see I put an arrow there. Select the Funto app. It's going to take you to this screen, and then you want to click on plain images at the bottom. You'll get this black square, and then you want to go in, touch that square, and at the top it's going to let you customize the size. You always want to do 1270 and the height at 780 because that's how your thumbnail is going to upload and fit perfectly when you upload it to YouTube. You then select color. Once you select color, you choose a background that you feel will pop. Or if you want to do a neutral tone, you can stay with grays or blacks. And once you choose your background, then you're ready to go. So I've chosen lime green here, and once you choose that color, you go up to the top. You're going to hit apply, use, and save. Now you just saw me touch text, and I'm now adding text, guys, and so you can choose any font and add your text. So here I'm going to do it in portions because I don't want it to go too far across my thumbnail. So I'm first going to type how to create. You can align it, and so I centered it and it comes out white, and I'm just going to put it on my screen where I want it to be. You can also touch the options here. You can change the color of your text. You can change the stroke and put an outline. So you see me making it bold there, trimming it in red to make it stand out. So once you do that, you center it, put it where you want to. I'm going to go ahead and create additional wording here in just a moment after I resize this. So you see me touching the size. You also see the font option picking up. There, guys, I touched the word tilt, and you can change and move your font around in different sizes. So let's continue to do the wording. And so I'm going to type in thumbnail using iPhone, and guys, I realize I did spell iPhone wrong, but for the purpose of this, it's okay. So we're just gonna move forward. So now I'm gonna place this where I want it to be. I think I'm gonna do something different, so you can alternate colors or choose different colors to make your thumbnail really pop. So I'm gonna line this up, and I'm going to, for the purpose of this, I think I'm going to do my colors a little different, just something to make it pop. So I have that centered there. You see me going in, I touched it, and it's going to allow me to change my color. I'm going to change it to red. I'm going to go over to stroke and change the outline and make this outline white. So that gave it a little bit of variation. And then I'm going to go in and add one more area of text and do for beginners. And the reason I'm doing it separate, now you can hit return and type it all at one time, but then it makes all of your text be the same color. So this gives me a little bit of variation and option in how I want to do it. So now I have for beginners. I'm going to change this font because I want it to be a little different. And so I'm going to go in and play with my fonts here and just touch on them, guys, and find exactly what you like. Once you find a font, then you go ahead and apply that, and then you're going to add it to your screen. So you see that automatically came up red because that was the last color I chose, but I don't want it to be red, so I'm going to touch that, change my text color to black. I want my stroke to be white, and I'm going to make that bold by just dragging my finger over on the slider, and the more you drag it, the bolder your font becomes. The bolder your trimming becomes. So now I'm going to go in and just add some images. On this app, when you download the Funto app, you will have to download the Funto app before. It will actually, when you choose some of these, it will give you this error that you're seeing here. It's almost like you have to purchase it, but if you just hit cancel and keep moving, it does let you apply these pictures to your thumbnail. So I've selected what I want to do here. I'm going to select a few more, and this is just something to add to my thumbnail to make it pop. So I'm just selecting a few that I think I may want to use. I can always remove them if I don't want them there. So I just go ahead and grab a few that I like, and then I go in and adjust them on my thumbnail the way that I would like them. So here's the final one that I'm going to choose. And now that I've chose all of those, you can see as I move them, they're there. So that one says Fonto, that one's a thumbs up. And so I'm just going to put that there. I want to actually tilt it to give it a little, to make it eye-catching. So I tilted it. I'm going to click on size and expand it out and just adjust it to the way I want it to be. That I think is a little too big, so I'm adjusting things around. The good thing is you are able to move things. If you don't like something, just play with it until it catches your eye, and then you move forward. So now that I have that placed there, I've placed my Fonto there. Then I think, guys, it's not popping enough for me, so you saw me go back in and I added a shape. And so you click on add image. I grabbed a shape, and I just grabbed a regular square. Now I can encase this and just kind of frame what I want it to. That actually will work, but I think I'm gonna frame the entire thing. So you just have to adjust your size for this. Just spread your size out and then adjust your height and your width until it frames your complete box. If you want to do a framing, you could leave a little bit of the edging showing of your original color, so I could leave my green showing, or for this purpose I don't want my green showing on the edge, so I'm just going to try to size it slowly as perfect as I can to make sure that it borders my entire box. And I think I have got it where I want it to be. And so now I am back into the text app, and if you see, I went into my emojis. I didn't do any text. I just found an emoji, and you can search emojis based on what you like, happy, sad. I added this emoji. I'm gonna size him and make him bigger so he's able to be seen when people are scrolling and looking at my thumbnail. And then I'm gonna tilt him a little bit just because I want to just give it a little bit of pop. So you see how you can turn it and just adjust it to where you want it to be. So guys, actually you can create a pretty cool thumbnail on your own. So that was that one. I'm gonna go in, guys, again and show you just a simple thumbnail. Sorry guys, my battery's getting low. So I went back in, did the same thing, plain image. I selected the color gray, click on custom. You do 1270 by 780, and then once you get that, you have to hit use and apply. So you do have to click the arrow at the top and click use and apply, and it saves it and gives you a screen to work with. Now here you see me going into my photos, and these were photos I had just in my photo gallery, and I'm just adding them here so I can show you a little bit more of an elegant or neutral tone thumbnail that you can create. So I just grabbed a few of the pictures from my photo gallery, and what you see me doing here is just playing with them. You touch on the photo, you can adjust the size, the height, and the width. So I'm just trying to figure out my layout and how I want them to go. Once I figure out my layout for my photos and how I want it to look on this thumbnail, then I'm gonna go ahead and add some text. So guys, when I originally started moving this around, I was trying to line this up and I didn't actually like the look of it, so I'm gonna end up switching my photos and putting the flower one on the back side. But you see, you can even turn your photos there. And so now I'm gonna move this photo over and get everything settled, and then I'm gonna go in, touch my text, and make this pretty simple. And you can also use personal photos. So if you want your own personal photo in your thumbnail, you just grab it from your photo gallery as well, and you are all set, and you just start to play with your thumbnail, and it shows your personality. So your thumbnail should be creative and part of your personality, and the more color and the more things you have in your thumbnail to attract people is what's going to make people click on your video when they're scrolling through YouTube and they've done a search and you're competing with others. So your thumbnail is very, very important, guys. So here Sorry guys, I actually played with this picturing for quite some times, and sometimes it does take a minute to get things the way you want it. And this is where you see me finally rearranging this and moving it. So you're going to see me touch now. I'm going to do text, and I'm going to get ready to add in the word fall for the purpose of this thumbnail. And I just want to show you guys a more neutral one, because the first one I did was with bright colors. It had a green background and it was actually kind of silly. So you're going to see me go in, do a frame here. I grabbed a black frame again. You could do one with a black and white. I'm going to pull this all the way around my thumbnail and expand it out. So you expand your size first to get it almost where you feel like it needs to fit, and then from there you can adjust your height and your width, and it will make it perfect around the border. Or if I wanted to, again guys, I could have just boxed in just these pictures, but I chose to go ahead, and you're going to see me spread this out to frame my entire thumbnail. So once I decided to go ahead and frame my entire thumbnail, I'm sorry, I did not frame the entire thumbnail. I framed just the pictures on that one so I could show you guys the difference. Then I typed in fall decor. I hit center, and I put it on my thumbnail. Now it comes up really, really big, so you do have to size it down. Now you'll see here, I don't like that the word fall is laying on top of that picture because you cannot see it well. So I'm going to go back and just do the word fall by itself, center it, and put it right there in the top in the gray space. So if you see guys, I have the word fall to the left. That's left. All you do is tap on it, scroll over, hit the trash can. It's going to ask you, do you want to remove that wording, and it gets rid of it instantly. So if you make a mistake, it's easy to correct. Now I'm going to add the word decor so that it will center right up under the word fall, and I just did decor by itself so that it doesn't go over into the picturing. I'm gonna add some emojis, so I pulled a few flowers from my emojis, put it behind the word decor, and there you go. It gave it a little bit of pop just to have those leaves there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pick my color. For my text is black, my stroke is white, and I made my stroke pretty bold. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing here. It's black text, white stroke, and perfect. It gives me a title. And then if I want to do something else just to catch have a little bit of a eye catcher at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and add some additional text. I'm just gonna put decorate with me. So you can choose any title, of course, that you want. Here, if you wanted to do a different font, all you have to do is go in, select font, scroll through, touch on your options. It will show you exactly what it looks like. Once you find a font that you actually like, you select that font. I'm going to center it. It comes out again black because all of my texts that I've done have been black, so it automatically defaults to black. If I wanted to change it, all I had to do is touch on that text and change the color. So here I'm going to go ahead and change that to white. Do a black stroke, so I did the opposite of what is above. No guys, I'm sorry, I did not do the opposite. I did exactly what's above, but I changed my text here. So you could change your text, or you could change your font to make things different. So got that all done. That is there. I'm clicking here, use and save to camera roll, so that actually saved it to my camera roll. So it went to my photo gallery, and again, that was nice, simple, and easy. Gives you a awesome thumbnail. So guys, remember, you just go to Fonto, you select use plain image. You see me here again. You select your color, you put in your settings of 1270, width, height at 720, and you type in anything you want to type. You add your pictures, you add your photos, and you are able to create a awesome thumbnail using your cell phone. So guys, I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. If you'd like to see any other tutorials, definitely drop in the comment section and let me know. This is the Fonto app, works the same guys for iPhone as well as Droids. So if you have like a Samsung, the app works exactly the same. So just follow these directions and they should work for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you for joining me again. I hope this tutorial has been very, very helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will be notified when my next video drops. Thank you for joining me, guys. You guys have a great day, and until next time, be blessed.